This weekend, the Salvation Army and the Vikings are teaming up for a challenge unlike any other in our area. It's called Down for the Challenge, literally letting people rappel off a building while fighting homelessness. And to tell us more, we have Angel Mitchell with the Salvation Army and DJ D. Mill. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here. We're so excited to have you both. And I'm going to start with you, Angel. How did this event even get started?
Listen, we wanted to be able to raise awareness and critical dollars to be able to help people avoid eviction, as well as be able to provide emergency shelter for people that are currently unhoused. And Down for the Challenge was one of the many ideas that we threw around and came alongside first with Mall of America and then with the Minnesota Vikings. And we are excited for year 5 of urban rappelling. This event has raised over $2 million in the past 5 years for folks that are in critical need of staying in their homes.
Right.
Shelter is just so important, and so we're really excited to come alongside big names like Chris Carter and John Randall, two of the greatest Minnesota Vikings ever, as well as my friend here, DJ D. Mill, who has been brave enough and bold enough to be with us for the past 5 years in urban rappelling.
I love all of that, and such an important crisis to be addressed. And we hear so much about it, of course, so it is very important, very weighty, and yet also, I assume, some fun on that particular day. Speaking to you, my friend,
yes.
What do you think? What drew you to doing this? Because the thrill, but the fear is real.
The fear is real. well, let me just start off by saying, you know, I'm a kid from St. Paul. I grew up on the east side, and where I grew up, there was kids in my neighborhood that needed the Salvation Army, and they used their services, and you know, the Salvation Army is here to bridge the gap. And you know, when this opportunity presented itself, I was on the radio, Go 95, and my voice was getting bigger, and my platform was getting bigger. I was like, why not? You know, and it's fun. It's adrenaline, it's raw, you know, I get up there, but you know, why not? You know, it's for a great cause, and let's inspire others to do this too, you know. It's not about just like me, but you know, I've formed a team. I got a crew, I got a gang together, and they're down to do this. They're down for the challenge. That's why they call it Down for the Challenge, because you're going up the elevator and you're just like,
what?
And you're on the 15th floor, and then you get to the edge, and you know, if I could stand here on the edge, just imagine you're standing on the edge, and your toes are back, and you're like, and 15 stories behind you.
And you're like, I'm going to come off this thing.
And you're in a harness, and you're double harnessed, right, Angel?
That's right. It's extremely
it is
safe.
extremely safe. But they're like, hey, lean back, sit down, and you're like, you know, so.
Well, we are so grateful that both of you are doing this event. It is phenomenal. Thank you for doing it. I have connections to the East Side, so I'm a big believer in supporting each other. And thank you again. This is a beautiful event, and of course, people can learn about it. You can still support it. The event is this weekend at the Omni Vikings Lakes Hotel. We will have more at KARE11.com/noon. So this is a chance to participate as well. Thank you again. We'll be right back.